Hey, congratulations on your purchase of TopSurfer Wholesale membership. I wanted to go over a few of the things that you need to be aware of now that you're a TopSurfer Wholesale member. So the first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to log into your TopSurfer account and then click on the Wholesale tab right here, and that'll take you to a page that kind of looks like this one. First of all, if you ever want to add more time to your wholesale membership, you can do it at any time, and that just accumulates. It doesn't overwrite the other time, it just adds on behind the other time. And so if you have 1 month and you want to add another one, then you just buy another one, it'll get added on to the first month, and you'll end up having 2 months. If you want to just kind of see what is included with the TopSurfer Wholesale membership, then you can click on this right here. But the most important thing that you'll want to do is you want to come here and you want to click on the settings right here. Now this is where you're going to enter how you want to be paid when you get somebody else to join and they decide they want to upgrade to become a wholesale member. This is how you want them to pay you. Now if you want it just to generate a button for you for the Payza account, you can put your Payza email address here. Now this is a little bit more complicated than that. Payza doesn't make it very easy. You actually need to go in there and you need to add a business, and you need to tell them that that TopSurfer is one of your businesses that you're doing. And then you put in the information. We have a video right here that explains how to do that. You basically have to tell them a few bits of information. Then it takes a few days for them to approve you. So if you don't want to do it that way, you can actually come down here to the alternate methods of payment, and you can put in Payza as one of your alternate methods of payment. You can see we have 4 different methods of payment that you can accept. Any method of payment that you want to offer, you basically can put it in here. Now this thing, the great thing about doing it this way is as soon as the person makes the purchase from you, and they come back to TopSurfer, their account is automatically upgraded. Doesn't take any time or anything. This way down here, you do need to instruct them that they will need to take a screenshot of the receipt, or if you're really active on it and as soon as they make a purchase, you can even send us a screenshot. But as soon as they send us a screenshot, usually within 24 hours, we activate their account. We have a couple of people that monitor this, and basically they just take a screenshot of the receipt and they email it to us at support@topsurfer.com. We have a couple of people that monitor that email account, and so we should be on it pretty quickly, but so just be aware of that they would have to wait a little bit to activate that, but it's not that big of a deal. This enables you to add any type of method that you want. You can add Litecoin, you can add Bitcoin, whatever methods you want to offer, you can offer. And so we do have where you can set up a money order to where they can pay you by money order. So this basically gives them the form to be able to do that. We also have BitPay. Now BitPay allows you to be paid by Bitcoin. You do have to have an account at BitPay, and then follow these instructions to set up this here. Basically, you need to have the address, this link. It looks, it's a big string of characters, and you'll need to add that here. And what that does is that BitPay will, as they receive the money, once you reach $20 in your BitPay account, they will automatically sweep that money into your bank account. So it's kind of a great way to do it, but if you don't want to do Bitcoin this way, like I said, you can do it down here as well. So what you do is there's 4 different ways to be paid, or 4 different amounts to be paid. If you only have 1 month that you're selling, then you only need to worry about the 1 month. But if you have up to 12 months, then you need to make sure you put in information for all 12 months. So if the person who's buying from you decides they want to buy 6 months at a time, and then they choose 6 months, it'll give them these instructions right here. Now if you're doing something like Litecoin, you just need to have the payment address. That's all you need, but basically you still need to make sure you give them all this information. So here's some sample information of what you'd give them. So if I was going to do Litecoin and I was doing it right here, here's how I would do it. I would select it like this. I would come down here and I would put Litecoin, and then I would put the payment method is right here, and then I would need to change this address right here. Because this example does say Litecoin in it, so we're good there. But I would need to make sure I change this address, because this is an actual address. This is actually my address. So if you left that in there and somebody paid, they would end up paying me Litecoin. So make sure you go into your Litecoin account, you generate a new payment address, and you put it in here. Now some payment methods, maybe you have some type of merchant account or something like that where you want to put in a payment button. You can put HTML in here where you can put an actual button in here, and they can pay you through that button. And you would need to make sure, the reason we have all 4 different boxes is you would need to make sure that each one had the right amount in it. So if I was going to do this for, Litecoin, I would basically just take this same amount and I would just paste it in here. I'd make sure my address was correct here, and then I would change this to be 28, and I would go through and add the 55 and the 109, make sure everything reads correctly. Now, like I said, they do need to send us a screenshot. They can use Snaggy if they want. Snaggy is just a third-party website, makes it easy to do a screenshot, and that's what we just recommend because it makes it really easy. But they do need to send us a screenshot of that, and then we will activate their Wholesale membership. And like I said, usually within 24 hours, that's done. If you want to see what your client's going to see, then you can click here, and that'll show you what we're showing them. Now, one important thing I want to make sure you understand here is never ever discount the amounts that are in here. So if you're asking for, say you say, well, just send me $5, we'll actually close your TopSurfer account. That's a violation of our rules. You have to sell it at the same price as everyone else. And the reason is what if you're selling it at 10 and somebody else is underselling you at 5? You don't want them stealing your business. We want everyone to have an equal chance. Nobody should be discounting it or offering any type of rebates or anything like that. So just be aware of that. If we have anybody ever tell us that you're offering a discount, your account will be closed. So I just want to make sure you're aware of that. So like I said, you can go here and you can see what your members will end up seeing, the people that you referred will end up seeing. Let's go back to the Wholesale membership and just show you a few other things here. So if you want to view the offer, the normal offer, you can see that here. If you want to see your history of when you purchased last or who purchased from you, you can go here. Another thing I want to explain to you slightly, I'm not going to get into too much detail, is the guarantee. So the guarantee is basically this. If you're doing everything you can and you're sharing your referral links with everywhere that you can, and in 1 month's time you get 2,000 visitors to that referral page, but you still haven't gotten anybody to upgrade underneath you, then we will extend your Wholesale membership just by the days. We won't give you additional credits or anything like that, but we'll extend it 1 day at a time until it reaches 30 days. So if in that 30-day time frame you end up getting an upgrade, then it starts the guarantee all over again. But basically, we want to reward you for just trying. So if you're trying and you get at least 2,000 people, so here it is right here. It says you need to send at least 2,000 to this page over here. So we have several links that you can share. If you're sending at least 2,000 visitors to those pages within 30 days, we will extend the time frame of your Wholesale membership. So we just want to reward you for that. We also give you free hosting. So this is a full-out hosting account. You can go and buy a domain name. You can have us buy a domain name, and you can set it up, and it's a full-out hosting account. We use WebMin, VirtualMin for the hosting service. That's the control panel that we would use. We do set up the website with WordPress, and it also comes with a premium theme. So you can have a full-out WordPress website hosted by us the whole time that you're a Wholesale member. If you cancel your Wholesale membership or you don't renew it, then your hosting will also expire as well. So that's just a great feature that we wanted to add. We also have Seo Check Box, which is one of our other websites. You now have a free account at Seo Check Box that basically outlines everything that you need to be doing to rank up on Google and Bing and all those other search engines. You can submit a link ad to that'll appear. It basically appears on the home page and a few other places. And so that's a great way to do some additional advertising. You can send a message to your Wholesale or to your downline, the people who have subscribed underneath you or joined underneath you. You can also place your own bribe. Basically, you can bribe somebody. And it'll appear here in the bribes, and you basically place a bribe. So you can say, hey, join this other program, and I will give you 1,000 of my advertising credits from TopSurfer.com. And so you obviously have to have 1,000 advertising credits, but you're bribing somebody else to join one of your other programs, and then they get credits. We also have a bunch of downloads that you can do. We'll add more downloads here as we find them. A lot of the downloads even cost $5, $10 each one. When we buy them with reseller rights, so they have full reseller rights, and so they can be downloaded and they can be resold or however you want to do it. Anyway, this is what we've got. So just get after it and just start advertising your referral links, and good luck to you. If you have any questions whatsoever, just contact us. One thing more before I end this is you now, as a wholesale member, get 50% off everything you buy at TopSurfer. And that will be reflected right here. So you can go here and you can buy solo ads, you can buy advertising credits, and they're 50% off. So you want to make sure you take advantage of that while you are a wholesale member. Thanks and have a good day.